Well, back again at Bathurst. I probably can't put into words the feeling, the excitement of being back here at this place. So got here late last night, so we could do scrutineering this morning. This is run one. There's been a lot of delays this morning, so it's now 11:30 and we're going out for our first run. So it's hopefully we get in at least 3 runs today. It's cloudy, overcast, it's hot. Thankfully no rain at this point, so we'll see how the day goes. It's it's going to be another hell of an event. There are a lot of very, very, very fast cars from around the country that have turned up to this one today. So as far as tin top goes, I do not like my chances one little bit, but class, we'll see how we go. So as long as we can be fast, we can have fun, and we make it back in one piece, unbroken and undamaged, then happy days. So heading down the mountain for the first time, warming up. Bit of heat in the brakes, bit of heat in the tyres. Break on the way here. The roads between Cowra and Bathurst were absolutely appalling, and I think on the way up some of the spacer brackets in the exhaust cracked. So this morning it was a bit of beating parts into place so we could get rid of a rattle. So I think there might be some weird and wonderful noises come from the underbody of the car during a run. Looks like there's some sand on the track. Somebody made mention that there was some coolant spilt off the line, so it looks like they've covered it in sand, but that's into turn one, so that's not great. But I have strategically position myself at the back of the pack so that hopefully by the time I get to run, they've cleaned most of it off the track. We've got 130k range, so we've got just over a quarter of a tank of fuel. Don't know if I should have put more in it, but we'll see how we go. It does get a little bit surgy under half. It should be enough. We'll put some more fuel in after this first run. But first run, feel it out. Apparently there was a bit of grip in the track. I don't know what it's like after all the chaos that has come from the second run. Poor Mini apparently lost it and ploughed into a wall, and just from what I saw on the tow truck, ripped the front right quarter of the car off itself. So I think a very, very big hit there. But anyway, just pulling into the clubhouse now. There'll be a bit of waiting. Might get out and watch some of the other cars do their thing, and then get ready for the first run. So let's do it. Well, my strategy of going last for the track to clean has backfired, because now it's starting to rain. And that car just took the chock with him. It's all happening. Alright. I won't need the chock on this. No. So about to begin run 2. We just lined up at the dummy grid, and since my last run it has not stopped raining. So on a good note though, even with that absolutely appalling, shocking, embarrassing first run, my whole gear shifting, which I've now learned I have to do all the work, we did a 27.93, which shocked me, to be honest with you. It has put us 6th outright and 1st in class. I think 1st in class by about 2 seconds, I think 29 is the closest car. Well done, Peter Akers, well done. So yeah, look, the track, there's no dry line, there's no nothing, so it really is just going to be a nice steady run up the hill, and then hopefully we're supposed to get 4 runs, but I think with all the delays I think we'll only get 3, and it's obviously discretional. The clerk, of course, secretary, of course, or wherever, it's discretional too. So hopefully, if it can just stop raining, if it can stop raining now, by the 3rd run, if we have a dry run, if I did a 27.93 with that performance, the record that I'd set last year, 26.27, would be easy pickings. Like, it would be nothing. So fingers crossed we get some break in the clouds, which it looks okay over there. So look, hey, we'll see what comes. But anyway, wish me luck. Well, run 2, and it hasn't stopped raining since we left the top of the hill. There's been a lot of delays. It's been not great, but anyway. All right, nice and smooth, just calm. We're not going to break any record. Let's just get from bottom to top. Manual, dynamic. All right, here we go. Run 3 about to commence. It has just stopped raining, thank goodness for that. So the track is still really, really wet. But it looks like blue skies over where the bad weather came from. So everything running right. If we get everybody doing their runs from group 1 and 2, by the 4th run, we should have a reasonably dry run. So I think 2nd run, I think, was a 32.09, so certainly not shattering records with it, but the car survived. There was a little bit of a hairy moment, but yeah, nothing too crazy. So let's see how we go this run. Again, it's just going to be another cautious run. I'm going to have to, I think, feather in the throttle. The sport setting on it was, with these brakes, when it wants to try and help you find traction and the brakes come on, it really comes on. So I think we'll just be more gentle getting off the line and just, again, sort of maximize the straight and some of the corners that we can maximize. So anyway, I'll see you at the bottom. Temperatures are good. I need to put it all together this run. I really do. So I can string everything together. Little coasting. There's grip in the track. I reckon we could go better than we did this morning. We should be able to go better than we did this morning. All right. Let's see if we can't put these gear shifts together. Better. That felt good. That felt very good. Now you watch the time come up. It'll be terrible and I'll be asking myself, what was I thinking? Anyway, we'll go back and find out what that was. Morning. So this is day two. Day two, so is Mountain Straight. So we did Esses backwards yesterday, Mountain Straight today. So it'll be a start, I think it's at the crest of Mountain Straight, and then it's all the way up nearly to McPhillamy to the finish line. So results of yesterday, we ended up, so the last run we ended up with a 26:42. So just off my last year's PB and class record of 26:27. So it was good enough to put us first in class. I think first in class by, I think, a couple of seconds, to be honest with you. And it put us third fastest tin top and put us fourth outright out of 98 cars. So really car performed really well. And I mean, even though wet was wet and there was only obviously so much grip in the track, it did really well. So getting off the line, getting around the track from top to bottom, it did very well. And then when the track dried out, it yeah, I just wish I had more dry runs to really dial in the car and myself to that track. But anyway, everyone was in the same boat, so we'll have to come back next year and push to get that record. So I don't have the record for Mountain Straight for class. So the record is a 46, I think it's a 46:54, which is actually set by the same R35 GTR that held the Esses record that I beat by 1,000th of a second last year. So last year the quickest I got was a 47:59. So essentially I need to find 1 second to get that record. So should be dry today. The air is actually really cold this morning, which is great. There was a bit of fog and there was a bit of dew around this morning, but reports from the pit crew up on the hill, they were saying that it looked like there was quite a bit of grip in the track. So look, we'll get some heat in the tires, get some heat in the brakes. And I think honestly it is meant to get really hot today. So if I can put it all together this morning without doing anything crazy. I mean, again, the air, I think this should push that record. I need to be brave through turn 2, which is that little kink, which when you're doing about 170, it looks and feels obviously a lot tighter than it actually is. So, and you can't see the corner beyond that point. So it's really a case of tip it in and then just make, you know, minor adjustments as you go through the corner, getting on the brakes. I mean, the car wants to push right, especially when you're trying to brake whilst turning left and try to get it pulled up before. And it shouldn't be an issue, like getting the car pulled up before, I think it's the cutting they call it, as you turn in and go up the hill. And then it's bravery over past the grate. So that's another area where I've kind of battled. I mean, again, there's just a lot of weight that's unloaded as you go over the crest and then down, and then you got a million things running through your head. Oh, I need to get over to the grate. Oh, I need to, what speed am I doing? Am I going to turn in? Where is that wall on the exit? So, I mean, hey, this is racing, so you need to be focused and you need to put it all together. Being a hill climb, you've got to put it all together in your one run, and that is it. So just about to leave the dummy grid to head down the hill for the first time. So I will see you at the bottom at the start line. It's the car. It's the car. Just pulling up to run 2 now. Run 1 went well, at 28.44, which put us 6th outright. There were a few places where I broke early, then I found myself coasting to get through to the corner, particularly up through the grate. I need to really harden up there and take a brave pill and hit that with a bit more speed. So probably be a little bit more aggressive. We're going to try and be a little bit more aggressive this run. Make a little bit later here at turn 1. See if we can't carry more speed through turn 2. And yes, I mean, when it comes to, I know we can carry more speed up through. We can carry more speed up through the grade. So just need to put it all together. 27.59 to beat, which was PB last year, but 26.54 is where we need to be. So anything less is not good enough. I can give him a chalk anyway. Now.
Why? It's only a Volkswagen.
That's exactly right. All right. Let's go. Run 3 is about to begin. Second run improved by about a second. So we did a 47.88, so still a little bit off pace from our PB formerly. We have come down in the outright, so we're now sitting in 7th place after one of the earlier group 1 went a little bit faster. Really, this today is more about risk versus reward. So, if the harder you push, the later you brake, the faster you take corners, the more you save time. So, really is a no-brainer. It's just what you dare to do and the risk that you're willing to take. What we might do this time is actually lower the time we build boost at the line. So instead of holding it and two-stepping, what we might do is just load it up on the last one. Although we went a tenth faster in the first sector, there was quite a bit of wheel spin off the line. So we might just try and brake boost to a slightly lower, just as we do at SDMA, and just see if we can't get off the line just that little bit more efficient and make up a little bit of time there. We definitely need to throw it into turn 1 a little bit faster. We're missing time there. But anyway, here we go. We can talk about it all we like, but we now need to do it. Fourth and final run. Run 3 saw us hit a 48 flat. We were slightly quicker, I think a tenth quicker to the first split, but we clearly lost it somewhere up top. So we really, this is our last chance. So I think still currently 7, could even be further behind now. But this is it. This will be our last opportunity to put a winning time on the board. We are winning first in class, but should be doing better than we're currently doing. All we can do is push as hard as we can and see what the end result is. Fuel level is as low as I dare take it. It's been great. Nearly there. honestly, I don't think I got anything left after that one. Oh, come on, please.